going to use it as. You're good.
Thanks.
Yeah. Huge win for our program. Very proud of our guys. Some of you all follow Troy, some of you don't, but we just didn't start playing football tonight. We've been playing for a long time. We've won 3 national championships. We've played against the who's who in college football over the last 15 years and had some wins at our place, had one quality win at Mississippi State, but we've been knocking on the door for a long time. 2 different times in this venue here in 2004 and in 2008, had an opportunity to win the game. Another time at Ohio State, Florida State, Tennessee. I can go down the list. We've had opportunities. And the challenge of this football team is we different? We've done a lot of really good things over the last 2 years. We were ranked in the top 25 at a certain point last year. We won 10 games, won a bowl game. But are we different? Can we step up and for 4 quarters play a physical brand of football against a really good team, one of the traditional powers in college football, and our guys answer the bell? Because that wasn't a fluke win. We played physical. We ran the football. We ate up clock. Our defense tackled. We swarmed the football. And I'm really proud of our guys. And that'll open up to questions.
You were the offensive coordinator of this team when it was 31-3, and you weren't able to come out away with the victory. Do you think about that tonight?
Yeah, I think about that a lot, honestly. We've had some big wins. Several of our guys on our staff been together for a long time. We had a win back when I was at Texas Tech in 2010. We ended Oklahoma's home winning streak there at Texas Tech, and I thought about it a lot that night. And quite honestly, I've matured as a coach and as a play caller so much since 2008. I thought we did a great job managing the game tonight. I knew we've got a really good defense. I thought that their style of offense and our style of defense gave us an opportunity because it's going to be a low possession game, which it ended up being. And we ate clock up and we ran the football. And we've got a high level SEC quality running back too. I mean, that's a kid that if he lined up and he had purple on night, nobody know the difference. He's a really good player in Jordan Chun, and thought we did a good job coming off the football as well.
Coach, talk about how important those points were at the end of the half. You seemed like living on the sideline with the clock right now. You guys went to the locker room, come back out.
Well, they got it right. And most of the time they do. This is a quality officiating crew from the Southeastern Conference, and they get it right. I had a great vantage point on it. I knew we went down. That's a situation we practiced over and over and over again. And I knew we took a knee. I knew we'd have an opportunity to kick a field goal or take a shot in the end zone. And much credit to our guys for getting out of the locker room, relaxing, and huge. Evan Legassi, true freshman. I think it's the first field goal he's ever made, and it ended up being deciding points.
Did you tell him to skip it over the process?
No. The big deal right there was just understanding in that situation that it's a whistle start. We got to snap on the whistle because there's 1 second to go, and we've got a redshirt freshman snapping, we got a true sophomore holding, and a true freshman kicking, and for us to execute that, I thought it was big time, and much credit goes to our special teams coaches.
Defensively, what did you expect or hope to be able to do against LSU? It seemed like you were able to get a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Well, they ended up having to throw the ball more than they wanted to, and they lost their quarterback. Hopefully he's okay, and they're a little bit different when Brennan plays. But what we wanted to do was get some negative plays in the run game and get them into some long yardage situation where we felt like we could get pressure. We've got some good D linemen. That's probably the difference in us and a lot of Group of 5 schools. We've got some plus D linemen. And our kids, I can't overemphasize this, they were really hungry. We lost to the eventual national champions last year, 30-24, and we had a 14-point swing in that game where the ball comes out as Clemson's going over the goal line, and we pick it up and run it back. And so our kids were hungry. That's a taste that's been in their mouth. And the thing for me is this game just didn't happen. We have not played our best football at any point. I felt like we went out to Boise and didn't play very well and lost that game. And really, I thought we had a good enough football team to win it. But we won 3 games in a row. Still didn't play better. I knew we were sitting on a really good performance. I liked how we prepared. I liked how we practiced. And then we came in here and just had a mindset that we weren't going to get beat. And the difference in this team and other teams is we remain calm. We didn't just get excited because we were up at half. We sit there, and it was a next play attitude. Our whole motto was don't blink, and I thought our guys never blinked right till what a huge play by John Johnson catching the onside kick.
Can you talk about the first play from scrimmage from them and the fumble?
Well, I thought he came in and made a great hit. He made a great hit, put his hat right on the ball. It came out, and we were able to turn it into points. I think without a doubt it was a huge game for us. A huge play.
200 yards on the ground, some plan to try and kind of muscle him and wear him down a little bit.
Well, the plan was coming in that we felt like for us to win the game, it was going to be in the teens or the low 20s. And, to be honest with you, we're really a fast tempo kind of, we've been a throw it first team. And you're not going to win those type games with the type of pass rusher that they have. So we got a quality running back. We did some things we hadn't shown on film in the run game to kind of give them some different looks. We hit them with a bunch of different things tonight, going pretty deep into some of our option stuff. And like I said, we were going to come in, we were going to manage the game. And we wanted to get in third and manageable, and I thought we did a good job of that tonight. And Jordan played really well, and I think our offensive line played with good pad level. They got outmanned a little bit, especially early in the game. But I thought as we went on, I think it speaks to our level of conditioning too. I think it speaks to our level of conditioning. They talk all the time about wanting to be a physical football team, and I thought play for play we matched their physicality, maybe exceeded it.
Coach, I was talking to Marcus Jones' dad earlier in the week. I think the family grew up LSU fans. For that kid to come in here as a freshman, had a huge pick that led to one of the touchdowns on that drive.
Yeah.
Can you talk about how big of a moment it is for a kid like that?
Well, he doesn't blink. He was special. He had a special career in high school. Comes from a great family. And we're putting him in a situation as a true freshman where he's back there returning punts, returning kicks, playing a huge role. And that kid's going to play a lot of high-level football here.
Coming out of the locker room, how big was Chung's big run?
It was huge. And again, we mixed up some things in the run game. When you have a lead like that, you understand that you're going to have to run the ball. We knew time was our friend. They're not necessarily a quick strike offense, even though they did do some of that in the fourth quarter. But that was huge. I thought it set the tone. And for you guys that were here back in '08, it really was the same thing. So I think we went in to the locker room, and it was 17, maybe it was 17 to 3. Was it 24? It was 24-3 at half. And then we came out and we took the opening kickoff and went the distance to make it 31-3. So you start having some of those thoughts. But our ability to run the football is so much greater now than it was back in 2008.
What was the atmosphere in the locker room after? Was it just
Halftime or at the end? It's funny. So much went like I'm spent. Our kids are spent. They're excited. They're elated. That locker room expected to come in here and win. That's the best way to answer it. So it's not like they're not in shock. They're not in shock at all. They fully expected to come in this venue, win the football game against a good team. That's still a good team, and I'm sure that everybody's gonna be negative. And Troy beats LSU. Let me tell you, we've got some good football players. So before we go down that road, like I said, we've won a bunch of football games. We took the national champion to the wire last year. All right, so I'm sure that LSU people are gonna write what a bad loss this is. We got kids that can play, and we got a program that's won a bunch of games. Yeah, well, twice. It's I knew it wasn't going to be easy. That's the first thought that came to my mind. I told our kids when they came off, nobody said it was going to be easy. We had a chance to put the game away to make it it was going to be a 31-14 game at that point. But as well as Jordan played for us, he had 191 yards rushing. I don't know when's the last time somebody came in here and had 191 yards. It's pretty impressive. I know that what's the streak that we broke tonight? 2000 was last time non-conference game loss right here. So I think that's Jordan Chung played well. So I'm not sitting here. He had 2 fumbles. Did they hurt us? Yes. If he has 192 yards but fumbles, we'll deal with it.
You compared this game to some other ones, some close games and other wins.
Yeah.
How's this significant?
Yeah, well, I think other than our national championships that Troy had in the NAIA and Division II level before we went to Division I, I think this is probably as significant as any. Troy had a win against Mississippi State on the road. Had a win against Missouri when they were ranked in the top 15 in the country. Had a win. Had several other wins. Had a big win in 07 versus Oklahoma State going away, which was a huge win for our program. But to come on the road, like I said, if you go back, just thinking about it, 2004, we were here, and LSU scores in the last 2 minutes, 3 minutes to win the game. We go in 06, we got an opportunity to beat Florida State at Florida State. I believe they were ranked 9th in the country. In the fourth quarter, they scored twice in the fourth quarter to win. Here in 08, another game, we go. They had Tennessee in 2012. Last year we had Clemson. So we've had several opportunities, but to finish this off was, and I think if you want to look for a reason, it was our ability to stop the run on their side and for us to run the football.
Anybody else? All right, great. Thanks, Coach.
All right, appreciate y'all.